MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Matt Shoemaker is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Bichette has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Cobb will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Settling in now, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Goodwin, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a stop. Step on the bag for 1. Strong throw. He's out at second base. Unconventional base running, not paying off, and it's a double play. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Cobb into the windup. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball. The bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 24.
So striding forward now, DJ Stewart. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Davis on at first. Nobody out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Goodwin. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground near home. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. And that misses. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Liner towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Jose Iglesias. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Strike taken up in the zone. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Mountcastle swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". Is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. Three runs already home here. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Splitter, 2-2.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Into the box, Bo Bichette. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pitch on the way. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 10.
Ready now, Reese McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Iglesias now at short. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cobb looks in. Here it is on 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the bullpen.
So coming to the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Now here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Guerrero in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Oh, and he misses it. To second for 1. At the plate, DJ Stewart. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
0-1 the count. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that retires the side. Orioles leave one. They lead it 3-0. Brandon Drury will bat next, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Too high. Ball. Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brian Goodwin. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Chance Sisco, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-1 home. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the harder to play but count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A base hit in his first trip. A 1 pitch on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Biggio ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Kevin Vigil. This at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Kevin Vigil.
First pitch of the at bat.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. I'm set with the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he popped him up. Mancini has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's ball 2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Urias backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
The batter, the right fielder, Billy McKinney.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. fouled away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. There's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Brendan Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another chance. Renato Nunez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Sam Gaviglio, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase his good one. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. One out, nobody on. Left center, base hit.
Now batting, number 24.
To the plate now, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That misses. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here it is on 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the catcher, Chance.
Digging in, Chance Sisco. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Austin Hayes would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. popped into the air back behind second. Biggio makes the play and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 4-1 in favor of Baltimore. Back now here at Rogers. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Designated hitter, number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. Danny Jansen is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. In tight, awfully tight, 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that's in there, 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
In now, Derek Fisher. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A look, now the pitch, and it's fouled away. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hard ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mountcastle will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll depart in the fifth with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Hector Velasquez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team away.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Popped up. Nunez is under it. 2 gone. So 2 on with 2 away. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Comes set. The 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and we are tied 4-4. Anthony Bass takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. McKinney's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's ball. Two balls, no strikes.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ryan Mountcastle will be next. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Now batting. Left fielder Ryan Mountcastle.
In now for the O's, Ryan Mountcastle. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. At the plate, Brandon Drury. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips.
Brandon Drury.
The pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's one away.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Danny Jansen. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
2 balls.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Rip toward the gap in right. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
In now, Derek Fisher. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
He'll start him with a sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Grounded down the third baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
2-0 pitch on the way. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
From the stretch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the O's 4. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Trey Mancini, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2 the count. Pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like a game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Two out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Ready with the 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Richard Blyer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Richard Blyer.
Digging in and looking for more, Bo Bichette. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
On a line, that's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Cue shot here out toward short. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy McKinney.
Now batting, Billy McKinney. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
DJ Stewart will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Into the box now, Chance Sisco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. McKinney coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now that's second baseman, Ramon Urias.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Miller, a former member of the Washington Nationals, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball well outside.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McKinney's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Austin Hayes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The 0-1 on its way.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Okay.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 11. Jose Iglesias.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here's the 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Takes this the other way to right. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. He pulls into second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Wilmer Font trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Renato Nunez will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to...
High and deep to right. Looking up McKinney. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they open up a 4-run lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Chris Davis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball too high, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. And boy, this at bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
A pause and the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 9-5. Miguel Castro. And in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50. Castro.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And that misses for ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping up to the plate, Derek Fisher. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
First offering on its way. Brian Goodwin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 1-2 misses off the plate.
2-2.
On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Michael Givens enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Kevin Biggio will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and 0 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Scooped up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Strike one to start the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 9, the Blue Jays 6. Thomas Pannone enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Chance Sisco. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batter.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batter.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hayes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now they've got him in a rundown. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. And the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hayes is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! Ball
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Billy McKinney waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting. Right
Riding
fielder.
in once again, Billy McKinney. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Baltimore Orioles used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Richard Blyer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Givens records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. first for the victorious Orioles. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.